By Alexandra Olson, Associated Press, New York. The declaration of Juneteenth as a federal holiday is putting the pressure on more U.S. companies to give their employees the day off, accelerating a movement that took off last year in response to the racial justice protests that swept the country. Hundreds of top companies had already pledged last year to observe Juneteenth in the wake of the police killing of George Floyd and the national reckoning on racism that followed. But most private companies take their cues from the federal government, the country's largest employer, in drawing up their holiday calendars. President Joe Biden signed legislation Thursday establishing Juneteenth as a federal holiday commemorating the end of slavery, following the passage of a bipartisan congressional bill. More than 800 companies have publicly pledged to observe Juneteenth, according to HellaCreative, a group of black creative professionals in the San Francisco Bay Area that launched a campaign last year to build corporate support for making the June 19th an official holiday. That is nearly double the number of companies that had joined the pledge last year. Patagonia, the outdoor apparel retailer, announced that all of its U stores will be closed Saturday, and its corporate offices would be closed Monday. Other brands, including Target, Penney and Best Buy, had pledged last year to adopt Juneteenth as a paid holiday, though they are keeping stores open. Several major banks have said employees will get a floating paid day off. Vemba-video ID equals politics. The 17th of June 2021 video. President Joe Biden spoke about voting rights, vaccines and gun violence before signing a bill into law making Juneteenth a national holiday. Many companies, however, had little time to shuffle their holiday calendars. Some offered employees a regular paid day off or promised to consider adding it to their calendars next year. Nasdaq said its U exchange would stay open Friday and Monday to maintain a fair and orderly market and to minimize operational risks, but that it would discuss its future holiday schedule with regulators and companies. State governments that had not already declared Juneteenth a holiday were also scrambling to respond the new federal holiday. Illinois Gov. J.B. Pritzker announced that all state government offices will be closed Friday, superseding a state law signed just 2 days earlier that would have made June 19th a state holiday next year. Even though federal holidays like Thanksgiving are widely observed, private companies are under no obligation to offer any particular day off. But since many workers don't know that, they will likely wonder why they are not getting a paid holiday for Juneteenth this year, said Carolina Valencia, a vice president in research firm Gartner's human resource practice.